In my head, my ideal life as an entrepreneur is picking which airport I'm flying out of and where I'm going to be hanging out for the next couple of weeks as I decide where I'm going to travel next and then the next and then next. That is my ideal life. However, that's not current life as an entrepreneur. So the first time I encountered Centonomy was, I think, in 2021 on Carla Mutuko's YouTube channel. And I remember after watching the first video, I think it was with Mr. Wedapa and Washeke, and I was like, wow, like this, she's speaking my language. I think what really caught me was, most financial people try to teach you to spend less so you can have, afford the life that you have. But I think her message was really, you just need to figure out how to make more money so that you can afford the life that you want. And after that, I kept binging on that content. Fast forward, now a year later, and I had Washeke speaking at, it was like a networking event at a garage. I remember what really sold me was how she talked about how her business runs itself. Like we had a graduation, we did not see Washeke. We took a whole 14 course, we didn't see Washeke anywhere, and this is her business and it's running. For me, one of my biggest things is being for my business to run itself. I was like, okay, if you guys can teach me how to do that, I'm going to be good, and I can now switch to thinking about my airports. So I started my business in 2019. I was a clueless 20-year-old at the time, and the problems then were things I could manage, like how to figure out how to get inventory, how to bring in my things. So my business is I sell skincare and I help people figure out how to do better about themselves, skincare wise. And then the next hurdle was getting more information. Easy, go to school, figure out how to get more information. But the more and more you progress in business, the more and more you figure out, I don't know anything. And the things that you don't know are not so easy to figure out anymore. In the beginning, it's really easy to wing it, but then you start to realize, okay, this winging it it's not working as well. And I feel like really the entrepreneurship program helped to give us the tools to be able to figure these things out. What do I do with extra money in my business? And I think one of the really impactful classes for me was towards the end, one of the accounting classes, he taught us how to calculate the financial health of our business based on certain figures. And I realized my business is extremely debt laden. And at the time, I knew it, but now seeing that figure made me realize, okay, I need to figure out how to bring this down. And I was able to figure out these are things I do and I could do by the end of the year. And I feel like if I didn't have Centonomy, I would have just kept existing. So because we were surviving, like nothing was happening because we were heavily debt laden. So I love that it taught us all those intricate details. But most importantly is that shift from being a business, like a worker, to being an entrepreneur. I feel like a lot of us are just overpaid company associates because we're doing work in the business that other people can honestly do. And when Mr. Wadaka had that table where he showed this is somebody who's self-employed and this is somebody who's an entrepreneur, I was like, oh my god, I'm self-employed. But I need to figure out how to be an entrepreneur. And I took the first class in February, but because of a lot of personal issues, I had to postpone to the next cohort. And I'm glad I joined this now because now I really feel the urgency. So as I can see, I have a little one on the way, and now it's not a luxury of, oh, it would be nice to be thinking about hopping airports. It would be a nice idea for me to be able to, my business run itself, but now it needs to happen for me to be able to raise my child the way that I would like to. And also it's shifting into that mindset of, okay, where can I get more information on how to be an entrepreneur? And I found in these times after, I'm finding myself looking for that information more and more and more and trying to figure out how can I make this shift so that my business can be good and I can stop being the one carrying it on my back. And I love that every time I will come to class, it made me feel like I can also build a Unilever. Like my business doesn't need to stay a small business. I can set this goal, I can create strategies, like he taught us with that ladder and figuring out what to do and then actually get it done. So I really hope that you guys have been impacted by this class as much as I have, and that you shift from the survival mode that a lot of us are on and onto like the growth trajectory. And please tell your friends, because I feel like this course changed my life. It really did, and I think it can really change the trajectory of your business from just being your identity as a business owner to actually now creating, like you're saying, multi-generational wealth. Yeah, that's it. And I think one thing that's changed that I can actually physically see in my life since starting this class, I started investing. Like he was saying, there was a class we took on, I think it was fear, And we talked about the psychological reasons around why we don't do certain things. So you don't say no because you don't have money. You have money, especially as a business person. Money flows through your account every single day. And I unlocked the reason why I don't save. I'm one of those people who likes to. I want to see my money. I feel like when it's in a savings account, I'm not seeing it. And shortly after that class, I crafted a plan to start saving. I went to my bank and I sat there for a whole afternoon. I was like, okay, tell me all the options you have for savings accounts and investments. And I educated myself and I picked the one I wanted. And now every single week on Monday, I put money there, I put money there. And 1 year ago, Yvonne would be so shocked, like, okay, you have some money in investments. And I actually have an investment plan to take care of myself financially, because I feel like as business owners, you really think about the business's financial health, but what about you? Because what happens when the business closes or you sell it or it goes under, you need to be okay financially as well.